Podcast is recorded and produced by Emerge, a media creators co-op, in affiliation with the network at bicbp-radio.com.
Hi, I'm Ariana.
And I am Brittany.
And this is
An
A&B Conversation. Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Episode 2. Back like we never left.
No, for real.
That was good. We're really thankful to everyone that showed us support on episode 1. It was really like a lot of love, a lot of fun.
Oh my gosh, for real.
I'm glad it translated to how it felt.
Mm-hmm.
Like fun and silly and exciting and anxious and new.
Mm-hmm.
But good.
Yes,
But
so
great.
thank you.
So this episode 2, it's a hell no for me.
Me too.
It's a hell no for me.
Me too.
Okay. Hell no.
Yes, so this is for relationships. This is for friendships.
Mm-hmm.
Family, because those relationships are
they can give a
even
hell no.
more intense, honestly.
Mm-hmm. You're stuck with those people for the most part.
For the most part.
Some of them, you can go. You've been voted off the island. So for you, let's start with friendships.
Friendships.
What's giving hell no in some of your friendships?
Hell no definitely would be when they're not supportive. Like unsupportiveness in a relation or in a friendship.
Yeah.
Crazy.
What's
Terrible.
the point of them?
No, honestly, because those are the people that are supposed to be cheering you on and stuff like that. I feel like I'm one of those people that is going to cheer you on. Hey, girl, hey. Yes, girl, yes. But when that's not reciprocated,
They gotta go.
hell no.
Heads will roll.
Mm-hmm.
I understand that.
Girl.
I think mine would be parallel to that would be jealousy. Like, I don't want a friend who's, like, minding my business so much, trying to gain from me. Mm-hmm. Like, don't worry about in a way of trying to gain or snatch or take what I have going on.
Mm-hmm. Or using the things that, like, the good things or the things that are going on with your life to use it, like, with another friendship. Like, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like, just to spread, like, hatred and shit like that. Like, it's jealousy in a man, too. I do. Hon. I was thinking about that today, and I'm like, that's a relationship I could never have. Like,
I think that's when you know it's the end, when they're comparing themselves to so much in your life or trying to insert themselves, or just if they aren't supportive and they feel like less than, it's time to wrap it up.
but damn, what the hell? What do we got? Like, how are we?
Not everybody
with
can be
each
number
other?
one. Not everybody can be number one.
Right. How are we about to compete with each other? Make that make sense.
But yeah. That's when I'm wrapping it up. Or, if we're being honest, the toxic comes out and I'm like, I will outcompete. I am the gold medalist. I'm going to see this through and be number one. Always and always. That's it. You wanted competition. You got it.
No, for real. But that's where, like, dumbass arguments start coming into play. Like, boy.
Everything becomes a problem. Everything becomes negative.
I was just going to the club and it wasn't a problem.
Or, like, I really am going to the store.
Like, please, be fucking for real.
I just had somebody I was talking to. He was expressing his feelings, not directly to me, like, or about me, but about girls with guys' best friends. And I looked him so dead in the eyes and was like, I will get rid of any man before I got rid of my guy best friends. Like, why would you feel in competition with someone who's seen me
Police.
See me look a wreck. Like, our guy best friends are not at all interested in us in a romantic,
literally.
sexual, any type of intimate way.
Seriously. And I feel like I've had that talk with my guy best friends too. I'm like, has your girlfriends ever like felt some type of way? And they're like, And I'm like, what the hell did I do?
Lived and thrived.
I'm like, damn, like these are really like we can sleep in the same bed together.
And have.
Nothing.
And slept.
Have sleep.
Like,
Bunch
that
of
is it.
Z's, like nothing under the same covers. And it would be
Nothing.
a no.
But I just don't, like, it's just like, it's sad to see people who change, like, anything positive to a negative because they don't have the positive.
Oh, right.
Like, I'm not sorry you don't have friends.
Right. And I don't trust a man that doesn't have female friends. Like, close, not sexual female friends,
Right.
but, like, close as
You need someone
friends.
to compare and contrast to run thoughts by, to help.
Because y'all don't got it all.
Nope. And we don't.
We don't. And
that's why we
I
have
need my
them.
men. Hello.
Absolutely. Jealousy is horrible.
No. Very terrible trait.
What do you think is worse, jealousy or frenemies?
But go
Same,
hand in hand.
Right. Same. Yeah, that's so true. Because if they're a frenemy, they're most likely jealous. Or they're plotting, which is...
for what reason?
That's
like
even scarier.
Right. Because if I'm giving all of me to you...
And you're just
taking...
in the shadows, a snake in the grass.
Yeah, I also hate that too. That's definitely an ick. Somebody that just takes and takes and takes and doesn't give. Mm-hmm. Like, what the fuck?
Speaking of icks, for the men. What is your top 3 icks for dating or for a man that's trying to enter your life?
Inconsistency. Unmotivated. Because what are you doing?
Apparently nothing.
What are you doing? Bad hygiene?
Oh,
baby.
I don't know why I just thought of gingivitis when you said that. Like, do you eat butter? You just don't floss.
Like, but why? Oh, you know what I also hate?
Tell me.
I really hate seeing a man's underwear, like outside their pants. Like, why? It's not an accessory.
Like, yeah.
It's a necessity.
Yeah.
They're underwear.
Yeah.
Like, they're your underwear.
Or imagine
I don't
not wearing underwear with jeans. Like, that's, I think, a mental disorder.
I gotta see your panties.
Sass pants. Your drawers are showing.
I want to see your panties. Okay. Okay, top 3 for you.
Top 3 icks in men. I think men who feel in competition / will like overcompensate by doing things like talk about themselves too much, try to hype themselves, or tell lies to make themselves seem bigger. Like, I'm not here for the hype. I'm here because I saw potential in you, not because of the you don't need to make believe.
Right.
2, ones that just don't have good relationships with their family. Like, I've definitely dated people that have had really bad relationships with their family, and I'm like, I always see it through, and I'm always like, this is why even your blood family is not close with you, because of how you are. Mm-hmm. Like, it's not everybody else.
Right.
It's not always everybody else.
Yeah, sometimes.
And number 3 would just be, like, somebody who's just annoying, which is, like, a huge spectrum for me, because I'm easily annoyed. But, like, people just talk about nonsense, talk too much. Mm-hmm. Just like energy drainers. That would be it. Not annoying, energy drainers. Like, if you constantly need my energy and don't have your own supply, bye.
Right.
Safe travels.
No, for real.
Because I'm just not here for it.
Right.
You know?
Right.
I think, I'm just going to go on, 90 Day Fiancé. I'm over dating. Right. I don't want to get to know anybody again.
So you're going to go in the other country? That's 90 Day Fiancé the
other way. I could. Mm-hmm. I don't know. I don't speak other languages, though, so I would just be like a prop.
They don't either. That's the tea.
I would just be there
right.
Here to get married, going to the chapel.
Translate, say it now.
I do think of that man, Big Ed, with his neck.
Oh, my God. And he wanted all those ladies from overseas. And he couldn't speak any of their languages. No. He's just like, so we're going to shower outside? There's a rat. Yeah.
No, I do remember that clip of him that went viral when she was like, it's from my belly. And he was like, it's your mouth? Like, a prime example, you don't want to be doing that on a date. No. Like, that would be an ick, having to tell somebody, it's not their belly that is causing odor. It is their lack of oral hygiene that is causing odor.
Right.
Like, I don't have it in me to hype somebody. And I've done that for years, have, oversold men for you are the best. Yeah. Oh, my God, yeah. Number 1. And I'm really in my mind, like, texting my friends, like, I cannot stand this man.
I will hurt a nigga's feelings, period.
I don't. And I, like, not that I need to, but I just need to be like
I'm a listener.
Yeah.
And I won't respond. That's how you'll know that
it's not what you think it is. Yeah.
I'll be like, years. I'm like,
I need to do that because I'm definitely like, I just co-sign and then instantly I'm on my phone like in their face, like enraged because I don't agree and I can't believe they would have the narrative in their mind. And it's, things I need to work on.
Yeah.
Communication.
Yeah. Or not communicating.
And not.
Or not accepting the bullshit. Like, if they're giving, because they're going to give you that bullshit.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Not through this glass
see
door,
it through. See, or cut it short, not see it through. Cut it short.
Cut it the fuck short.
That's what I'm going to say next time. Just cut it short. Cut it short. I can do that. I can, a one-liner. Cut it short. Cut it short. Cut it short.
Very much. Very much. So, do you think PDA is a yeah or an for you?
Well, my secondary love language is physical touch.
Okay.
So it's if it's not there, pipe up the attitude, pipe up the problem, pipe up the wandering eye. Quality time and PDA, which I feel like those two go hand in hand because if I'm around you and I look and smell good,
don't you touch me.
Why? Yeah. But I feel like there's always a time and a place. Like, no shade. And I do like the relationship with Courtney and Travis. Like,
yeah.
I don't need to be straddling you when we're viewing a home together. It's somebody else's home that I didn't buy yet.
Right. Definitely time and place. Yeah. Time and place. At the mall, like holding hands, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I thought you meant for a straddle. I'm like,
no.
I have no desire to straddle anyone in a mall.
Sure, right. I'm not exactly sure in public where I would straddle somebody in the club.
Or why.
Or
why, yeah. Like, you would just go home. We're grown.
Please and thank you.
Go home.
Thank you. Time and place.
You know what? Speaking of icks, and I don't know if this is more friends and as well as family. Right now, I'm not third wheeling. I'm single. I'm not third. I'm not fourth. And I do have a good handful of people in my life that have, when they have gotten into relationships, are no longer an I, they're a we. So you can't make plans with the I because we will come, we will be there, we are going to do this.
Yeah.
I don't know why people think that their significant others are a part of the plan. If I wanted to hang out with them, I would have been friends with them.
Fucking friend.
He's not my friend. He's not. And I'm so happy for you.
He's not my friend.
Not my friend.
And he has his own friends.
And if I text you and say, let's do this, and you include them.
And he comes with us for tacos, bitch. It's the last time we're getting tacos.
It's done. As soon as you mention they're coming, I'm not following through.
That's the last time
I'm not following through. It's so inconsiderate.
Bitch. No,
like,
for real.
If I wanted to hang out with them, I would have been their friend. I would have texted them, not you.
And
you could have stayed home.
Right. And I can't come over here and tell you how.
What's what?
Because he's here too. No.
Actually, yeah. I'm going to be like, remember that time when you did that thing with that man in that bathroom? Oh, yeah, right. He's here. Oops.
Sorry.
Safe space.
No, for real.
Because I'm not. That's an ick. Friend and family. I don't want to say non-negotiable because non-negotiable is hard, but it's definitely an ick for me.
Yeah.
If you think your significant other's just tagging along.
Yeah.
Especially if you guys are not married, you should never assume that they are welcome.
Right.
Unless they extend that. Don't assume. I don't care how long you guys have been together. You're dating. You're a skip away from a friendship. You are a bona fide friendship. No.
So again, not my fucking friend.
No. Over that.
Same. Fucking same. You know what I also hate? This is not a non-negotiable. It's just the egg.
Okay.
I hate when I click on like a man's picture and all of his friends is underneath. Like nobody else likes you. Nobody at all. What? Or when the man if like a guy has his picture, right? And you click on it.
And it's his friends hyping him, but there's no like hard eye.
Yeah. It doesn't even have to be a bunch of girls. Yeah. But when it's all your friends or when like your guy is like reposting all of his friends' pictures. Why are you doing that?
Really?
Why would you do that? Like, what is the reason? Why do you only like men's pictures? Like,
Oh, I would keep
it doesn't make sense.
Because my ick is the opposite. If they don't follow, like, the majority of women, and, like, I'm scrolling through my Explore page, and they've liked every, like, Instagram hoe picture, I'm like the fumes are coming out, like, the steam is coming out of my ears.
Right.
Because I'm like, you are desperate, Debbie, desperate.
Right.
You're just in every girl's picture.
Right.
Like, their faces look crazy, but their body's banging, and you're just here double tapping. I really don't know
what they're supposed to be liking, because I hate it all, honestly.
See, go like your friend's pictures. Repost that man in the gym. Hype him, clap him, slide up on his pictures.
Please don't.
Let your following be like every verified athlete. Cool. You're a fan. I will get us tickets to the game. Absolutely.
Not a fan. I want crying.
You to be reposting that. Be a fan. Be a fan of a man. Do not be a fan of randoms. Because once I start being a fan of randoms, let's see how that feels.
Right, but I like everybody's stuff, so I don't know.
I know. I actually had someone ask me, like, actually my ex-boyfriend asked me about that. Because at the time, we weren't following each other on social media because that was, like, what was healthiest for us. Mm-hmm. And he would see other people, our mutual people, and I'd be liking everybody's picture. And he'd be like, is there, like, a reason you like all of their pictures? And I'm like, yeah, they posted. Like, I thought nothing of it other than somebody posted. Right. So I'm liking it. Like, I'm going down my timeline just double tapping.
Right.
Whole timeline. Unless it's something I'm like, one of my, like, I don't have friends that do it, but social media, /borderline non-negotiables, I will unfollow you. If you take a picture and behind you is dirty, I do not want to see your undusted, dirty brown window. I don't. Mm-hmm. You got holes in your screens, and you're just over here flicking it up. Your trash is overflowing, and you're here flicking it up.
Right.
Like, your laundry's all over, and you're just...
Whatever.
You couldn't even care.
Right.
Could not even care. Dirty mirrors. Makes me unhinged. I don't want to see it.
Social media etiquette.
Social media etiquette. Ooh. Oh, another ick. Oh, this is an ick, but also it becomes a non-negotiable for me. If a man DMs me and I don't respond, and they continue to have conversations with themselves in my DMs. Like, I could have been interested and just not gotten to it. But if you continue to aggressively DM and respond and slide up, like, you're talking to yourself.
It don't even be a conversation. It just is a bunch of hi. What's up? Real cute. So sexy. Yep. So fun.
Heart eye, heart eye. Smiley, smiley. Wave. Didn't mean to call you. You did. You tried to audio call me into it, and I saw it and did not respond. Because you are an energy drainer.
No, for real.
Like, those are the type of men that ask where are my hugs at. It's not here. That's where it is.
I've never been asked that. Thank the fucking Lord, because what?
I have. Where my hug at? I'm literally like, I'm not, like, that's one thing I'm giving zero communication, zero energy to. I'm not responding to that. I will walk past you. If I wanted to extend a hug, I would have.
You're an old-ass man. Like,
it's always the old men. Like, it is always the old men. Old men.
Go to hell.
Stop asking for hugs. If someone wanted to hug you, they would.
Yeah.
Coulda, shoulda, woulda. Okay, now for the worst part. Family. Icks, non-negotiables. Let's start with siblings. Because, me and you have had ups and downs with the team, the crew. Some still fresh. What are your icks for siblings?
Everything. They're just terrible people sometimes. I'm just kidding, though. What would my ick be? I don't know. Maybe, like, I don't want to say over communication, but overly opinionicated. Oh. Because please be fucking for real.
Unsolicited opinions.
Please fucking be for real. If I didn't ask. Because
I don't care.
Don't give a fuck.
And it's not valued here. So just save your energy by being quiet.
Please. And I'm the big Pumbaa in this ship. Please. Yeah. Please respect your elders.
Because, like, could you imagine if we just freely gave out, like, unsolicited opinions?
Then I would be the bad guy.
Always.
I would be the bad guy.
Yeah.
But I don't.
That's one of my friendship non-negotiables is when I get labeled. Like, I've had friends refer to me as a mean girl because they couldn't handle my opinion. Then don't ask.
Right.
Because I cannot stand unsolicited opinions. I can't even stand compliments because it's someone unsolicitedly, like, expressing their feelings about you.
Mm-hmm.
I like your dress. Good for you.
Damn, I just said that.
That's okay. That's okay. It's really a pet peeve of mine. It's just it's just like a Trojan horse for people to share an unsolicited opinion.
I'm all for it, but like, don't think that yours is the only one that fucking matters.
Yeah.
Please speak how you feel how you feel. Like, everybody's allowed to feel how they want to feel. All your opinion is allowed to be, but your opinion is not the only one. So please be open to everybody else's.
Right.
You can't be the only one with an opinion.
See, I think, like, of course, everyone can get their opinions and feelings, but, like, you know, just like a butthole, we all got one.
Yeah.
I don't want to see yours or hear it or smell it. So you're not going to hear.
You can't be mad at somebody else's.
Like, especially, like, it's hard for me because I'm like, where are your credentials to give me this feedback? I don't remember who it was, but there was a quote, and it was like, if you can tell me what to do, you can tell me what to do. If you can't tell me what to do, you cannot tell me what to do. And that's how I feel in so many things. Like, when have you walked this journey?
Mm-hmm.
You haven't. So don't sit here as a spectator and try to tell me what to do in the stadium.
Right. I heard that before.
Mm-hmm.
But I think Jill Scott said it. But she said it in like a relationship sense.
Yeah. But
like, if you can tell me what you do, you can tell me what to do.
Mm-hmm.
Period. Like, a man's man. Like,
right. Someone you can respect their opinion and, like, go to for feedback. I just seen that on another podcast. A wife called her husband a couple times and ran different things by him. I think it was, like, simple routine things.
Mm-hmm.
And the other men of the podcast were like, she calls you for everything. And he was like, yeah. And I don't think the other men understood, like the safety and security, like, that man has with that woman. Like, that his wife is locked in.
Mm-hmm.
I would love to be like, should I put the bread in the toast? Does the bread go in the toast? And he says, yeah. Tell me, no, it goes in the driveway, and I'm putting it in the driveway. Being like, my man said the bread goes in the driveway. That's it. That's what we do. Like, that would be wonderful. Right? That would be a dream. Like, every morning, do the eggs go in the pan?
Right.
I'm not sure.
No, I would like a relationship where we work hand in hand together. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you got this and I've got this. And we come together. Peanut butter and jelly, we make a sandwich. You know?
Like, you know what you can expect from them. Right. They know what they can, like, how
right,
wonderful.
And that's how it all works. Like,
that's
you know what I mean? Yeah.
Like, I know what I can get from you.
Stability.
You know what you can get from me.
Mm-hmm.
And there's never any lack.
Exactly.
That must be a dream.
What you build from that.
Can you order that on Amazon?
Prime.
Maybe it's at Whole Foods. I still do have, like, I don't know if it's a fantasy or a dream. I don't really know the difference of meeting a man that I'm going to spend some time with at Whole Foods. I do go to Whole Foods typically in, like, a good glam. Good glam, good hair, smelling good.
Mm-hmm.
Like, browsing the aisles.
I think that's attainable.
It hasn't happened yet, and every time I go, I'm like,
you might find that Wegmans guy there.
Oh, our Wegmans boyfriend. Oh,
fine ass man.
He was wonderful. And I saw him when I was in the flowers, so I was like, maybe I'm painting a picture for him right now.
I think so. Beautiful
our Wegmans
man.
Boyfriend. He was. Me and Brittany, at 2 separate times, went to Wegmans. Or we went to Wegmans both once separately, and we both saw this
fine ass chocolate man.
Like, sign me up.
Tall.
I just stared at him.
Ones.
Fresh. He was so tall, like, just like grazing. I was like National Geographic. So I was just like,
I just wanted to smell him.
I just wanted to like just stand next to him for like an unsolicited amount of time. Just like, maybe he's watching.
Hi.
2 for 1 special.
And this is an A&B Conversation.
Buy one, get one.
But anyway.
We digress.
That was a dream.
Oh, that was a dream. Go to Wegmans shortly.
Mm-hmm.
Look around. Look around. Maybe he's waiting on us.
Hopefully he's grabbing our flowers.
And maybe he is. Soon. Very soon.
Okay.
Speaking of, sibling icks.
Okay, what do you got?
I cannot stand. Well, this might be for all three. So dating, friendships, and as well as siblings / family. Relationships that require me to be the bigger person. Especially consistently. I don't have it in me. I have done a lot of therapy. I have really come back into Christianity. I want the smoke. We can bring on a problem. If you think that I'm going to have to humble myself to resolve your problems with me or problems that we face together in a relationship.
I don't even want the smoke. I want it to let it go. Like, I want to...
You want it to dissipate.
I've been the smoke so much. Like,
right.
you know what I mean? I've been the person to, like, try and make things right and try and have somebody, like, hear where I'm coming from so they can understand.
But
and
that's being the bigger person. Like, exactly. I want to extend myself. I'm not...
Exactly.
Who's extending themselves to resolve somebody else's feelings?
I would just like to let go.
Let go.
And you know...
Let go.
Just be at peace with me because at this point I don't have much to give.
Being the bigger
to everybody
person
else,
not.
like I want to give to myself at this point. Like
Absolutely.
I'm at this big age where I just want to feed me and not have to feed these relationships that are doing nothing but causing me sadness and pain. Like
Isn't that so crazy?
Angst and
constant.
Please, I don't want that anymore. I want to like feel peaceful and happy and like sit in the grass and sun gaze or like
frolic and be in love.
You know, just feed into myself because I have never gotten to do that.
No.
You know?
I do. There's a quote though, and I'm definitely paraphrasing it, but it was like, you know, if it was a lesson or like a lesson to, you know, overcome, or if it was a beneficial loss when their loss doesn't feel like a loss. And I'm like, when their loss doesn't feel like a loss. Period. I've definitely had that with, well, you know, my 2022, I let go of a partner I was on and off with for 5 years. I ended the relationship with my dad, my best friend, one of our cousins, and who am I missing? Anyways, I'm cleaning house and trimming the fat, getting rid of the dead weight, and it's when their loss doesn't feel like a loss. Safe travels.
No, for real though.
That's just like, wish you well.
No, for real.
In hell. I'm done being the bigger person, truly.
Yeah.
Truly.
Yeah, because it's beginning to feel like more of a burden.
It is.
Like,
and I feel like a punk. I feel like I have to I'm explaining to you why I didn't mean what I said. I'm explaining, like, giving you way more I'm actively listening way more than you are to me. You're not talking at me. No, that's done.
And it's unfair.
It is. It's just like, I mean, that's a all around, all of it, ick. Maybe even non-negotiable.
Yeah.
It's given non-negotiable.
Non-negotiable.
I'm not being the bigger person.
Yeah, that's definitely gone from ick to non-negotiable.
Another, I don't know if this is an ick, but when I'm in a good space with my mom and one of my brothers isn't and they call me to talk shit, I'm like, I want to hold space for you.
Block it.
We're cool right now.
Block it.
Me and Big C are cool.
Yeah, block it. Block it. Because that's just...
It's horrible. But when I call them and they don't give me their ear, or, you know, across siblings, if I call one of my siblings to talk shit about the other sibling, when one of the siblings pisses me off, and they don't give me hype and energy and reciprocate the distaste, I'm literally like, okay, fuck you both then. Don't even like either of you now. Christina should have stopped at just me. Stupids. Oh, that I cannot. That really.
Right.
That just makes my first argument, like, it's just fuel to the fire, because now I'm more annoyed.
Yeah, usually my siblings are wrong, so.
Can co-sign some of what I know.
So it's haven't seen that very often, but
yeah. Or it's like when you call your mom when I call my mother to tell her about one of her kids, and she is not reciprocating my frustration.
Like, girl.
Like, this is why they're stupid, because you don't know how to talk to them.
This will be the last time I call you about your raggedy siblings that you make me raise. I raised these people too. Okay?
These children have no
I
manners.
am the daddy. Like, please.
I'm the pappy.
I'm the grandmama's baby.
Yeah, that is... I guess, that doesn't really impact my siblings, but it does, because my attitude is worse. We are way less likely to resolve the issue if mom doesn't just give me some agreements that you guys are not shit and aggravating. And then we move on. Like, I move on so quick from things.
Right.
Which is, like, definitely, like, I'm just not a good grudge holder. Like, I forget, I'm mad at people. Oh.
This is me.
I'm literally like, did you see that meme? Oh, fuck, I'm mad at them. Damn it.
Nope, this is me.
Ugh, I'm the worst. I will send a meme and a screenshot so quick.
A meme again.
Oh, what?
I'm
How
angry.
easy it is to send something on Instagram?
Right.
Two buttons. Dang, I forgot I was
I
mad
feel
at
like...
them. Take backs. Snatch it back.
And they'll let you do it. Instagram will unsend that shit.
Instagram. I have, that makes me want to put
and
my
now
phone.
Apple, too.
Oh,
you can unsend a text.
They will definitely, they tell on you. So, Instagram does too, but
right.
Apple is telling right on who it was.
Right, you don't know what it said, though.
You don't. But Instagram, message unsent, I'm like, say it with your chest. Unless it wasn't meant for me, I understand. I've sent the wrong memes to the wrong people, especially a man. What? Trying to send my star player a meme, and I send it to,
I will send it
the water boy.
Just because.
Keep them on their toes.
I'm petty.
Keep them on their toes.
Queen Patty with the crown.
So, okay, for dating versus talking, which is, can be blurred lines. What are your icks and non-negotiables for the talking stage?
What are my icks and non-negotiables? For the talking stage, lack of communication. Yeah. Period. Like, if I call you or send you a message and you're active on social media,
Instagram will be or Messenger will be the first one to tell on you. Facebook says.
We can't, and you know what? It's okay. Forgetfulness, whatever. But,
it can't be a habit.
But if we're not communicating, or, when you're trying to reach out to somebody or whatever, they're not answering. I'm not going to keep sending messages.
I'm not hounding
That's
you.
That's just not me. But when when I stop communicating with you the same way that I was, now it's, well, you don't call me, and I'm not going to.
No.
And I'm not going to.
My favorite quote, one of my favorite quotes in this chapter is, the flower does not chase the bee. If I don't hear from you, you won't hear from me. Okay. And I can't, that's one of my icks, or maybe, one of my icks for the talking stage. If I'm the one leading the conversation and, I'm sending paragraphs and you're sending one-liners, or, if you send me if you send me just an emoji, consistent, I don't respond to one words or emojis. That's not negotiable. I will not respond to you. It's done.
Me either. Because why would you do that?
Because grow up. Sounds good. It works.
Why can't
you thumbs up emoji?
Why can't you have a communication? A regular communication. It's really not hard.
That makes me
unintelligent
livid.
Conversations. Please.
See, I can do the lollygag. We can talk make-believe and nonsense all day.
That's cool. Right. But
if you give a zero effort.
Exactly.
If it's not
effort
a back
policy. And forth.
Right. It's not a conversation. Or if I have to be the one, like you said, if I have to be the one to reach out to you consistently, the flower does not chase the bee. There is not a shortage of men that find me attractive. Rubs hands like Birdman. You just keep it pushing. Ooh, and if they don't, if men jump straight into sexual conversation,
Dick pics, brother.
Oh, every time I get them,
that is a surefire way to get blocked.
Fun fact, that's a felony.
I've never wanted that.
Nobody's soliciting that. Yeah, I don't want to see your mushroom on my phone.
I've never wanted that.
No. What do you want me to say and do with that? What do you want me to fake hype you? Okay. Wow. Whoa.
Cool.
Question mark. Question mark.
Because why would you do that?
I have never.
Oh my gosh. I just blocked somebody the other day. And I don't even know this person.
Yep. And it's always the
somebody that you've never met.
Possible stranger. It's real strangers that just feel I've had that happen.
Gives rapey vibes.
I had somebody when I was in New York City one time going through TSA, and he worked at TSA, JFK. He followed me he left his post, followed me. And he was cute. And he was like, can I have your number? And I'm like, single? I was like, sure. Within 3 hours, had a dick pic from him. I was getting on a flight. So I literally was just like, I'm in travels. Not only do I not know you, I just got your number.
I was going to scan my boarding pass.
I'm showing all your coworkers.
What if I was doing that? And then it just popped up.
Right. Literally. And then once I was just like, okay, yeah, no. It continued to happen. I had to block the number. What?
I blocked it the first time because you won't never get the chance to do that again. You will never get a chance to play me again.
I don't know. Are there women out there looking for that? I've never met anybody.
I don't know. But also overly sexual. I'm first meeting the same day. I'm coming home with you.
I actually have a meme saved, and it was I know you guys are in my DMs thinking I'm a coochie giver-upper. And I really, I hope you're not in my DMs thinking you're going to see me in the nude.
Why would you see this face on your Instagram page.
And you thought.
And this beautiful face. And you think that's what you can come to me with?
The audacity.
What? I'm a hey, how you doing kind of lady. How are you? How you feeling?
See, I'm with some banter. You can slide in with some banter. Don't slide in with your testicles in a photo.
Absolutely not. Mm-mm. Absolutely not. Mm-mm. Or just in general, seeing people, meeting people.
Oh, yeah.
That's why it's hard to meet people.
It's so
you coming
hard.
Home with me? No, I'm not coming home with you. I'm going to my own home because I don't know you.
I love my bed. I've invested in my bed. What?
I don't know you.
Most of my bed is from Pottery Barn. I'm not going to your house with your mismatched sheets. You don't have a thread count and you think I'm coming over.
Please. You don't even know how to really spell my name.
I have a hard time spelling
T,
your
babe.
name.
You sure do. And that's why I would never sleep with you.
It's a hard time.
That's a non-negotiable.
It's been a
spelling
long
my
fight.
name wrong.
Yeah. No, what's
in
so
a relationship,
crazy,
but
I just had this happen when I went out with Jade. Shout out to Jade. A couple weeks ago. Mm-hmm. Drunk me, flirty, living life, single girl. Met somebody, and later in that night, we were with his group of friends as well as a mutual group of friends. He, towards the end of the night, kept saying, so are you coming home with me? In the middle of conversation.
We just seen him last night, and Jade just told me that.
Yeah, in the middle of conversation, in my hairdresser, shout out to Mia, at one point was like, you're making the... I knew it wasn't just me when someone else, especially a woman, spoke up and was like, you're making the vibes bad.
Just vibe.
Clearly, if I didn't answer or if I gave, a subtle, be grateful for the time you do have.
Yeah, just vibe.
Yeah. That's so funny. Yeah. I had to block his number because I was like,
that is hilarious.
Strike one?
Literally, he walked in the bar and then Jade said something. I was like, oh, that's
right.
who you guys were talking about?
Why would you think?
I've seen him before. And boy, please.
Why would you think? I was going home with you on a casual night out with my friend. We just got dinner together. And we just kept drinking. We were going out. We were having just a girl. And it was great. We met up with you guys. Great to have spent the time. But you... Why would you think I was a coochie giver-upper? That's wild times. We're living in wild times.
That's crazy. Just vibe.
Just
please.
Vibe. Be grateful for the time you do get.
Yes.
Because if I was giving up, I would have gave up. The night would have been capped way early on. Mm-hmm. Signed, sealed, delivered, I'm yours. I'm not. If I'm seeing it through with my friends, I'm seeing it through with my friends.
All right.
That's really a wild time. I mean, it must be nice to, like, because I know girls like that have the audacity.
Right.
I wonder if you can get that from Amazon. No. It's at Walmart.
I think it's born with it.
Maybe she's born with it.
Maybe it's Maybelline.
I mean, I would love to have the audacity to think, like, anyone's accessible to me, but that's a delusional way to live.
Because, like, 9 times out of 10, babe, it's the universe. If it's not working out, it's the universe for you, hon. It was not meant to be.
It wasn't.
It's saving you from a lot.
A lot.
Saving you from hell and back, babe. Just let it go.
I can't imagine.
Just let it go, please. See?
Oh, no.
Let the choir say amen.
Okay, now dating. Dating icks and non-negotiables.
What do you think?
See, I just said, single girl series, single girl experience. I had somebody that I was hanging out with, spent the day with, and we were together for a couple hours just hanging out, like nothing crazy. Spent a lot of time outdoors. And I told him a couple times I was hungry. I just wanted to see, My current dating mantra is I'm going to give men enough rope to hang themselves. I'm going to let you do what you want to do. And when it's a wrap, it's a wrap.
Right.
But I told him multiple times I was hungry. He had no regard. I think actually had no response to it. And then when he got time to be hungry, there weren't many restaurants open because it had gotten late. And I ended up not ordering food. I looked up restaurants on my phone. I was like, oh, this one's open. Let's order. I put what I wanted in the cart, handed him the phone. And he said, how do you want to do this? Do you want to pay or... And that's when I said, okay, I will pay and I will not see you again.
Because were you not hungry either? And it's just, that's like the smallest minuscule ass fucking thing.
Right.
Like,
or
please.
we could have went half. Why would I can go Dutch.
Right.
Even better, that person earlier in the day was bragging about their salary. And not bragging. I don't want to say bragging. They were proud of what they had accomplished financially. Cool, me
cute.
too.
Real
but
cute.
But now you need me to pay for your food.
Right. I hate when men think that women just want them for their money. Like, well, I don't give a fuck how much money you got.
But that's my power struggle. Most men that I have seen, that I've experienced, think women want them for their money.
But that's raggedy as fuck. Like, I wasn't even thinking about that. And because you said that, it makes me feel like you ain't got none. That's why you don't want nobody to have it. Like, what the fuck?
Well, that's when I get into the like, I have a salary and a trust fund. How do you want this to shake?
Right.
Because I don't have bills.
Right. But I just feel like
what do you want to do? We can I can outspend you. I can out-earn you. And you're sitting here trying to protect petty change?
Like, I don't...
That's unfortunate. And men statistically still make more.
Right.
So you think I'm a money giver upper. And I am.
Listen, I like people that are kind and courteous and like to see you being happy. You know what I mean? Like to see you doing whatever, doing whatever. Because
I just want, if
you're hungry, I'm hungry too. Right. Let's go get something to eat. What was that? $20 more? Like, you know what I mean? I would do it for you. Like, you know what I mean? That's something that can be reciprocated.
Right. That's what I really want. Like someone financially who reciprocates. If I, which receiving gifts is my least love language. Don't get me anything. Don't buy me any gifts. Don't show up thinking I'm going to be grateful. Don't.
Bring it to me instead, because I will take all the gifts.
Like, don't. But if I pay for food, then the next time, communicate. Right. Like, acknowledge that I paid for your food. Because I will thank you in person. I will thank you in text. Right. Not just for your money, but for your time.
But I'm an acts of service girl, too. Like, I'm going to cook you a meal. I'm going to make sure you know what I mean?
Absolutely. Like, reciprocate that.
Exactly. We're going to go
hand
in
hand for things. Like, if I'm cooking it and organizing and thinking about the meal and plating it and serving you, buy the groceries.
Right. Because that took so much more than you going to grab the groceries.
Right.
I will even put
I'll even go to the store. Just hand me your card. I won't even memorize your PIN like that. I won't take a picture of the front and back. I am really looking forward to a reciprocal relationship.
Yes.
And I'm really looking forward to someone that I can respect long term. Mm-hmm. What did Drake say? I'd rather lose my leg than lose their respect. There's a lot of one-legged men that have lost my respect because I'd rather take the leg because they've lost my respect. Like, I can't wait to respect somebody long term.
Right.
And, like, be so excited to give. Because I feel like a lot of the dating I've had, I haven't been able to, like, give and be as generous or as loving or as affectionate because I would be the one overextending. Be leading the way. I'd be the flower chasing the bee.
And you're not receiving same things.
No.
Or even
at, like, a lateral.
At least, right. A small, I've noticed that. I also have thought that's why your receiving gifts is like at a minimum. So I feel like once you do start receiving like nice things and beautiful things from the heart kind of things.
No, see, I don't want from the heart. I want from Cartier. I want
That's
from Hermes.
From the heart because you know what I like. Like, you know what I'm going to want. You know what I mean? It's not about, like, what he thinks is a nice gift because that's always a nice gift.
That's my struggle.
But it's what he thinks that you'll think is a nice gift.
With, like, a brand. I don't wear fast fashion. Don't show up with a fast fashion brand thinking I'm going to be hype about the outfit. I'm not putting it on. You're not giving me a rash because the dye's cheap.
Crying.
No.
Right.
I'm not over-investing in someone who's not investing in me, and I'm not faking any emotions. Mm-hmm. So, no, I'm not going to pretend to be hype for you.
Right.
I can do love letters and I can do flowers. Give me a handwritten. Give me a fax. Fax something to my job telling me you love me.
A fax?
A fax.
Well, a black and white piece of paper.
I don't even know if faxes make that noise. Millennial problems, but... something.
Some flowers.
Yeah,
some
good
flowers
card.
Will do. Mm-hmm.
Give me a love letter. I want a letter in my mailbox from you that I wasn't expecting.
Right. Or even a message will do. I'll take a message.
At this point, I will take. I'll take a text, DM.
Oh, right. That is also an ick for me. Somebody that is not willing to. What's it called? Somebody that's not willing to, like, give you those things. Yeah. Like, you know what I mean?
Not grand, but just make the act, like, go above and beyond.
Yeah, but, like...
initiate that.
Yeah, and what is the word that I'm looking for? I'll think about it later. But, just the over-willingness to show you that they care. Like, you know what I mean? With the words, like, you know what I mean?
Right.
I love yous and things like that. Yeah. I like things like that. Yeah. I need to know that you really fuck with me.
And not just with words,
I don't want to
question
that. Right. So words, that's a non-negotiable actions, all those things. Yeah.
Actually, the person I have
reassurance.
Period. See, I don't know if it's reassurance if it's dating stage. Like, if we're married, that's reassurance. Because you've already done the ultimate, you proposed, you asked me to be your wife, to have your name, to really take it far. But that's what you should be doing. Right. That's the bare minimum in the dating stage. Mm-hmm. You should be telling me you like me. Mm-hmm. You should be texting me back in a timely manner. Or if you can't communicate, you have something going on.
Right. I feel like people just forget about that. Like, you know what I mean? Or men
like
kind
common
of don't.
Courtesies.
Right. They don't, think about it that way because they don't need those things.
Right.
So I just think that it's like, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm.
Falls on deaf ears.
Yeah.
Which is unfortunate.
It is.
I'm dealing with that right now. The person I like is a very successful, nonchalant person. Mm-hmm. So their communication is just that, nonchalant. Our conversations are, I just was telling my cousin Gabe, shout out to Gabe, like, I really enjoy this person because the conversations are so calm and, like, extensive and real and inspiring. Mm-hmm. But, there's no growth from it. It seems to plateau, and it's consistent. But it's like, where's the
But it's giving friendship.
It might be giving friendship. Mm-hmm. That's hard because that's an attractive friend.
Yeah, but I don't need any attractive friends. Like, you know what I mean?
100%.
Not in a friendship.
Right.
And that you, especially when you anticipated a flower
something
to
else.
grow.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Like, I'm not, I don't want to
lead
lead
a long
the way.
distance friendship. Like, please and thank you. Like, please.
I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
No. It's a hell no for me.
And it's unfortunate because
it
when you see like the
potential,
and it looks good, it smells good,
it's exciting.
Tastes good,
yeah,
everything is good,
it's because then what do? You just, I guess, let it fizzle itself out like a bad pop. Just let it go flatline it. I mean, at least you can't say you didn't try.
Right. But, like, after, like, a certain amount of time, it's like...
What energy
it's
drainer?
Unenthused.
It becomes an energy drainer.
It's just, like, it's not fun anymore. I like things that are fun for me.
Yeah.
And for the other person. Because if it's not fun for you, then I hope it's not fun for me.
I think that is a part of my problem. If it's fun for them, it's usually not fun for me. And I'm like...
Right. Or vice versa.
Yeah.
Like, please.
For sure. Intimacy. What are your icks? What are your non-negotiables? I can tell you outright, if you think anything is happening with my toes, I will block you. I'll never speak to you again. Don't think about my toes. Don't think I don't. I get a pedicure. That woman is skilled in what she does. You're not in competition with her. Keep your hands off of my feet.
I love a little massage, huh?
No. I want to snatch my toes back so quick.
I like touchy-feely things. So, like, anytime
I do from the ankle up.
Somebody else is touching me.
Thumbs up. Approve. And y'all can go ahead and get in Brit's toes.
And they'll probably be white.
I'm not for the toes. Don't. I don't want I cannot stand when I'm sleeping and someone else's feet touch because I sleep typically barefoot. Don't let your feet touch my feet.
My own feet don't even touch each other.
I'm snatching my leg back and waking both of us up. Like even with my own mother, when I'm with her, when we vacation and sleep together, if her toes touch mine, and Christina will keep a pedicure.
Right. I don't like women's toes. So.
I don't want it. No toe zone. Mine is baby feet. Baby feet are so cute.
Yeah.
But
good thing they can't touch your feet.
Little suckers can if they crawl.
Right. Well, I assume sleeping.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
If a baby
child neglect. Have fun in my prison.
I'm crying.
Intimacy icks. Oh, when men whisper in my ear, I have the like really irrational urge to elbow them in the mouth. Just like throw an elbow. Why are you whispering? Like,
I like a little talk, not much. Reassurance, not a lot.
Don't ask. Like,
keywords,
don't
maybe.
Jagger it on. Yeah, don't be a
shut the fuck up,
chatty Cathy. Like I heard you the 4 fucking times.
Shut the fuck up now.
Like reading you a novel.
Yeah, like please, 50 Shades, hun.
No, yeah. I think opposite. Like
you want a novel?
I would rather a novel than silence.
Yeah, that's why I said
a little, not a lot.
Keyword, like you know what I mean? Just a little bit. Not too much.
Yeah.
Not too fucking much.
And there's another one of my silence. I don't want to just be like, hearing you breathe. Men are such heavy breathers.
Yeah.
At least ones I've experienced.
Yeah. I'd probably rather eat a fucking bottle.
Yeah, I'd rather eat a cinder block than listen to a man just breathe. Like, remember when we were teenagers and being cuffed up on the phone was a thing and you'd, like, fall asleep on the phone?
I don't understand.
I want my phone to die.
Literally.
At this age.
I will power the whole phone off.
Sorry, it died. I don't want to fall asleep on the phone. We're grown.
Never. Ever.
If we have to.
Actually, you fell asleep on that one time we were on the phone. That was hilarious.
I was drunk. I don't know if that counts as falling asleep or blacking out. I called you crying. Was I crying? I was crying,
yeah,
right?
You were crying. You were upset about something.
Yes.
You were out and you came home. But
crying. Put my robe on. Fell asleep.
I don't know. I'm talking and I'm like, are you?
But I don't breathe.
Hello? Bitch, you were nowhere. And I was like...
I remember waking up and my phone was just not where I,
usually is.
Yeah. I was like...
I just...
And I looked at my call log and I was like, oh.
Girl, I just hung up. I was like,
I woke up
good
like,
night.
whoa. Still had yesterday's makeup on.
Night.
Yeah. No.
That's hilarious.
That is so fun. I definitely forgot about
like,
that. I just remember crying and being really upset, throwing my hair up and taking my earrings off. I put my robe on.
Mm-hmm.
The rest was history. Couldn't tell you.
I was like, girl,
being in bed.
Please. Right, girl.
Falling asleep with your lights on is a different type of torture, too, and I do that regularly. I'm like, I'll just lay on top of the bed for one. I'll just give myself a rest. I'll be on my phone.
Whenever I'm drunk and I wake up and I have no idea where I am, I'm usually in my living room and all the lights are on. I'm like, okay.
Here we are, putting the pieces together like, wow, there are my shoes. My purse is here.
Right.
Great. We're off to a good start.
Water,
help, SOS. Yeah, no. Icks. I actually watched there was a podcast of women that did their entire episode on icks, but theirs were wildly descriptive. Like, one girl said she cannot watch a man struggle to eat a hot dog.
What's so hard about that?
That's what I didn't understand, but I'm like, is it more like the awkward, they don't want to do it, like, you know, they're trying to be private about it? Right. Or is it like because they overdid the relish, the mustard, like they did toppings and they can't get a gauge on it?
I don't understand the thing about people in hot dogs these days because it's like...
But you eat bananas. Like, if you eat a sucker, a popsicle, a banana, if you ice cream cone it, you're living different. Like, I'd be more like have an ick of a man, like, really just throating an ice cream cone than I would a hot dog. Like, I don't want to watch you just, like, slob on the knob of ice cream. Like, soft serve. You cannot take me out for dairy-free ice cream.
I'm crying.
And be just throat goating.
Really do whatever you want to do. Just don't make it awkward. I don't think about it that way. I'm just like...
I'm a pervert. I'm a pervert in my brain.
I think that's the tea, babe.
I am a pervert, you know. I think the things, but I'm literally just like, why is that what your mouth do? That's why you repost your homeboy's pictures.
I'm fucking crying.
Just joking. Just joking. Just joking.
I'm crying.
I think another ick for mine is when they don't, like wildly descriptive, if they don't put the seat down.
Oh my gosh, please.
I'll remove the whole toilet out of spite. Why am I sitting here touching where other people's butt cheeks in PR because you don't have the common courtesy to put it down? And that's coming from a girl that has brothers. Put the seat
That is my daily struggle with having a son.
Yeah.
Every day. I feel like I'm on repeat.
Do you slam it so he knows? Does he?
And I scream every day.
Okay.
Because I just told you.
I'm slamming it.
And I'm slamming it too.
Slamming it.
But now it's just loud on my behalf. Yeah, I heard it more than he did. I'm the one in there. Like,
I think it's such, like, I really do think highly of men that put the seat down.
Please.
Put the seat down. Like, I think you have good manners. Like, I'm really, like, impressed by that.
Because very much you love me. Because
you have considered me.
Mm-hmm.
You've considered my bowels today.
Mm-hmm.
And thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I thank you.
No, I thank you so much. Because there are also men that don't, like, flush the toilet. And there's, like...
There are many men.
There's been, like, all this talk, like, on the internet of, like, guys washing their ass. And, like, they don't do it. They just kind of let the water... Yes, they just let the water run.
They're not getting sudsy in it?
Right. It's supposed to be gay to wash your ass.
I would much rather be with a homosexual man than a straight man who's not washing his ass.
Because
I'm just putting that out there
right now.
Why?
You can't separate your booty cheeks to get up in there with the suds.
I'm so concerned. Because if they're not washing their butts, I feel like they're definitely not washing the back. Like, their balls aren't getting a good sud.
She getting the backwash of your dirty ass water.
It's just like the chest, the soap is just streaming down, and they think that's clean.
Like, it's just water going down the butt crack. That's it. That's all. That's like maybe Twitter discussion right now.
And I don't have Twitter anymore, so I'm out of the loop. I can't imagine. That's such a good, like, oddly satisfying feeling to, like, get clean, get properly clean.
Head to toe.
Head to toe.
Cleanliness.
That is crazy.
Is that not crazy? I thought that was
I'm really taking this. I'm taken back.
Yeah.
I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah. That's why bad hygiene was definitely one of my number one, because why?
I'm baffled. Flabbergasted.
Me too, babe. I was baffled too.
So it's just a water rinse?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
No, like washy.
That's equivalent to having gum instead of brushing their teeth.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Nasty.
Whoa.
They're going out crazy.
They are going out bad. I would get Twitter just to go back and, like, screenshot all these men's accounts and just, like, make now an Instagram account of their profiles and just make it clear to the women that choose to date them, they are not washing.
Please don't.
Their behinds.
Please don't. Not you, but them.
Them.
It's a hell no.
I'm calling your mother. Who didn't raise you right?
No,
calling somebody's grandma.
Because what? Or your dad? Somebody has got to get this rap.
I feel like I need to send out a text to, like, my men loved ones. Like, get in that butt cheeks.
I really hope
take that rag and you don't got to cause friction back there, but I want you to now just because I know there's men not.
Spread them.
Spread it with soap and water, not just water.
Not just water.
Get under the cheek too.
You can't just
lift
rinse
it up.
there. Imagine if we were just rinsing.
Whoa. I think there are women out there that just rinse.
I
go,
so
to, when I go to the gym and I go in the locker room, I'm literally like, who rinses? You know what, though? Me and Cam took a poll one time because we did hear Caucasian people don't wash their legs. Mm-hmm. And my mom...
What part of their legs?
The bottom.
Like the shins and the calves?
Knee
down?
Knee down. And my mom went to her work and asked a couple people she was close with. All of them said they let it. Just the upper soap goes down.
There's no
and it grew.
Like,
it really grew. So, like, other people said, yeah, the soap. Because, when we had the hypothesis, we had to test the theory.
That's interesting.
I love washing, like, the back of my heel getting washed. I love that feeling.
This part of my leg.
Oh, you're right in that knee crevice, getting a good wash in. Mm-hmm.
Like, why not? You're already there. You're already in the shower.
Right.
Just get it all of it. Mm-hmm. Toes, everything.
But do you think now men will also say the equivalent of women not washing their hair? Because I'm not going to hold you.
I don't care how much I wash my hair.
The smell. Or they can, them. They're real here. They're here.
Yeah, but...
Like, is that equivalent for them? I'm not saying for the ass, but for the legs. No, I don't think
so. Because I feel like men are the same. They don't wash their hair every time they take a shower.
Right. I don't know. Depends on the hair.
If they got a fade,
they probably do. Because they brush it.
Right, but, I mean... I don't know. Because, I mean...
I'll ask the men.
Black men and black women and their hair, you can't wash it every day. That's just something.
You couldn't pay me.
Yeah.
You could not literally pay me to wash my hair every day.
It's more healthier for you not to wash it every day. Well, because we have all those natural oils and stuff. When you're washing all of that away, then you have to do extra to restore the moisture. And
you're giving so much chemicals.
Yeah, so it's not the same.
It's a hell no.
No, yeah.
It's a hell no.
Yeah, hell no.
It's a hell no.
You don't have to wash your hair
every day. Do have to wash your ass.
You do have to wash your ass every day.
That's non-negotiable?
Non-negotiable.
Put your soap.
Unacceptable. And unkind.
Diabolical. Unkind.
Unhinged, babe. You're unhinged.
Whose mother let that go on? Mm-hmm. I will be sending out a text to my men loved ones.
Right. I think
it's
those
trust, cheeks.
Right. I think it's the trust level. You trust your kids to go in the bathroom and do what they need to do. It's all about them now. I mean, once you hit them showers.
Yeah, you can't be checking on your son at 16. You washed your ass?
Right.
That would be
right.
Yeah.
I was like that for Izzy for a minute. But not trust him enough. I don't have to say it.
Okay. I was like, he's getting grown. You can't be popping in there looking like...
Right. He was like 7.
Okay.
8. I'm like, he's like, Mom, I'm done. I'm like, make sure you wash your ass.
And armpits.
Get all up in
that
there.
age. Yeah, right. I can understand that. No. Like, I can't imagine my mom now being like, Cam.
Get in there.
Because I would be like, if you had to tell him,
yeah,
you might as well keep breastfeeding him, keep nursing. Mm-hmm. He's still not ready.
You guys need to be separated. Please.
We need an intervention for this.
No, right.
Speaking of which, for me, highly controversial, it's not non-negotiable, but it can, depending on the usage, someone that smokes consistently. Because, I'm not a smoker at all. So if you feel the need to smoke every day or all throughout the day, it's just...
See, I smoke every day, but, like, twice a day. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sometimes, like, during the day if I'm not working.
Right.
And then, like, towards the nighttime, like, sleepy time.
Okay.
Or, like, towards dinner time. Like,
see, that would be a no. I don't know if it's an ick or non-negotiable. Like, now my sheets. If it's a pen
it doesn't have
versus...
to be in the bed. It just has to be towards bedtime.
In your nighttime routine.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. Towards bedtime.
No. Because then my hair.
Right. Right. But you're not a smoker, so
I'm not a smoker.
I mean, that's the tea.
Right, that is it. Yeah.
I feel like they would have to have a respectful way to do that.
Like, if they had the pen and it smelled like Jolly Ranchers, do it up. I love my room smells like a Jolly Rancher. Let's go to bed. If it's smelling like backwoods, I'm like if there's ashes in my room, and I'm a cream interior, beige, cream, bone, and stone.
Right.
You may not have ashes by my white Ralph Lauren satin pillowcases. Right. You may not.
Right. Like, my neighbors, they only smoke outside. Yeah. I guess that's pretty respectable.
Yeah. But then I feel like, are you comfortable in your own house? Like, if it becomes a place where you, like, take other people's considerations before your own,
Right.
It's giving, like, hotel visitor vibes.
Right. But, I mean, just to be respectful from the person that you care about.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Does that other person feel like they're at home when they're smelling nasty?
Oh, yeah, no. I'm never settled. Because, if I'm just stuck in a hot box, I'm like...
Yeah, no. I feel like definitely cigarettes are non-negotiable by any means whatsoever. Yeah. There's no reason.
Cigarette smell is so hard to get rid of.
Right.
Ridiculous. Like,
it literally takes me back to my childhood because my parents used to smoke cigarettes. I'm like, what the fuck?
Just spiraling back. Like,
what is this?
It's not fun.
Right. It's the only time I feel like I'm like, is my mom here?
Like, you just got caught. Like,
right. No. Because, I mean, after I left them, it was years that I smelled a cigarette. Like, I don't like that.
But see, for me, because I'm a non-smoker, I mean, cigarette smoke but it's equivalent. It takes so much energy to get out. It's like, it's just like, it's in your... It's all in your, my sinuses.
Everything.
Yeah. But cigarette smoke, I mean, it literally might scientifically just be nicotine. Like, it just sticks in everything. Like, I can smell when someone has smoked, tried to air themselves out, sprayed, and come. Like, I've been like, you were smoking. Yeah. You smoked a cigarette.
Yeah. It's on your breath, too. Lips, everything.
Oh, yeah. Oh, when it's on the... I feel like it makes your mouth dry.
Give me 6 feet. If you just smoked a cigarette, give me 6.
Give yourself 6 feet. Go air out. Go outside. Walk around. By yourself without a cigarette.
Yeah.
Let the let the wind, let the elements do its thing.
Same. I don't know. I think I don't know if it's an ick. I don't think it's very much a non-negotiable. Because I guess, like...
Is it bordering to an ick?
It's definitely an ick because, like... Okay, but anyway. Yeah. I hate somebody that can't, like... hold their temper and everything has a reaction. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, some shit, like certain situations and stuff like that. Off. Okay, I understand it. Like, I hear where you're coming from. But every single time that you can't, like, somebody can't say something without, like, you going above and beyond or, like,
it makes
somebody
you
having
edge.
a slick and you want to fight them and, like, it's like... calm down.
Right.
It does not have to be like that. It does not
But that's concerning too because like if you're in public and the waitress
that's an ick.
Yeah.
Somebody that cannot be nice to the waitress and the server and anybody that is performing a service to us. If you cannot be nice to that person, I hate that.
See,
I hate that.
For me is someone who doesn't tip well.
Yeah.
I'm always mindful of the tips.
Yeah, that's a part of
like I have seen many of men, and like men not even in dating, that I've dated or been out with, just men that like I've seen being out that will write a big fat zero and go through. Like you had.
I will never talk to you again, not even as a friend, because that's disgusting, disturbing, and I will give her money.
Yeah, right.
Oh,
absolutely. Like I would rather you overcompensate than undercompensate for service. Like,
because why would you do that to her? This is her job, and I just hate when people. I remember I went out of town one time, and there was this guy that we were around with. It was like one of my friend's boyfriend or whatever, and he was just so mean to the waitress. I said, "Get me water." Oh my God, where's our food? That like it's like 20 of us. Calm down, please.
Right.
I'm begging you at this point. like please, like why you gotta be mean to her, or like people that are just mean in general.
See, I feel like it's like similar to that. How you feel about someone's like temper, it's just giving built up rage, and you're not going to misdirect that. Angry? You're not going to. Eventually, it'll be directed at me.
Whereas yes, aggressiveness is just that's a non-negotiable. That's a hell no for me.
It's a hell no for you.
Very much aggressive, like somebody that is just extra aggressive because you don't know how to.
You can't maintain your emotions like a 4-year-old. You're really having a hard time regulating.
Are you okay?
Now I'm going to patronize you and talk to you like a child. Like, what are your feelings?
Yeah.
It's okay to feel your feelings.
Yeah. But you cannot. You cannot.
And non-negotiable for me is someone who isn't open to therapy.
Yes.
Like, I'm not saying you need to be in it. You could have done the work, or, you're just not prepared to do the work, but you're not going to, like, downplay therapy.
No, yeah. I don't like men don't need therapy because you definitely do.
Right. I just love going to therapy and being like, they're all messed up and I'm the only one that's normal. And let's talk about that.
Right, because I'm here.
I'm here. They're all messed up.
Doing the work.
And I'm perfect. And then she's just like,
She's probably like, bitch. Stupid bitch.
Let's prescribe meds. No, I'm not doing, like, I'm not doing something, like, if we talking dating or marriage, I mean, I have been or considered doing therapy or relationship therapy with someone I was in a relationship with. Obviously, I've not been married, so it wasn't my husband, but I'm not, like, nope. We will therapy it together, even in a dating stage. Talking.
Right. I definitely feel like if we are in a relationship and I feel like we both need therapy, I think that's an individual. Yes. That's a sign that we individually need some therapy. And I don't think that there's anything wrong with it, because why would you not want to, like, you go to the doctors to check on your health and your well-being. Why not go to the therapist to check on your brain? Right. Like, you can't see that.
But I think you could gain more as a unit doing things together than you would individual.
For sure, but you have to do that work separately before you can build a foundation and try and work on that togetherness. Like, it has to be separate first. And then you can start doing all those things. Like, you know what I mean? But if one person is not in therapy and the other one is, you cannot just go jump into, like, a relationship therapy.
Can you
because
imagine?
That person needs, like, their own time, too. Like, you know what I mean?
Can you imagine, like, a time without therapy is crazy, you know?
I have been there.
Yeah.
I have been there.
Currently ghosted my therapist, so I'm technically there.
Oh, right. But
like,
the willingness to go
all the time,
is like, yes.
Every which way.
Same.
Yeah.
Same. We're on I think we're on a break right now.
Yeah,
but
we did it.
I feel like we
did the work for this chapter.
Right. And I feel like we're also still continuing to do the work.
Right.
You know what I mean?
They lit the torch and we're carrying it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. That's us. That's a solid non-negotiable.
Yeah.
Like, if you're just opposed
I don't need to go there. I don't need to do that.
Like, you
said that, yes, you do.
I had somebody say, I don't need to, you do. And I'm like,
I do. That's why I go.
Didn't your mother abandon you? Oh, okay.
Right, but I do. That's why I go.
Right. Shame.
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 Here's to therapy.
Cheers to therapy. Cheers to therapy.
Honestly and
cheers
truly.
to good therapists.
Cheers to good therapists.
Because they make, they really do make or break how that all goes. And I love, remember when I said I don't want to start over? I love starting over with a new therapist.
Yeah, I think
here's a new set of problems that I only want to talk to you about.
It's giving a second opinion.
Yeah. I have a new personality that I would like to bring to this appointment.
Right.
This session. And again, everyone else around me is messed up, and I'm the only one that's normal.
I'm perfect. Okay, great.
Glad you agree, ma'am, with your notepad.
Oh, right.
I would love to get through, go through my therapist notepad. What?
I'm not sure.
I wonder if I could pay. Can you?
I'm not sure.
Can I bribe that? Can I?
Maybe. Be like, tell me what you said about me.
See, I don't know, though, because oof.
Right.
Imagine she's just drawing me the whole time. like a caricature, like a blown up head, big lips,
Right.
And I'm like, this is what you've unpacked?
Right.
That would really be so horrible. Okay, this one is going to be a real one. Self-love.
Okay, self-love.
Or the relationship you have with yourself, and non-negotiables right now. See, I can tell you my ex right now is me not following through with what I know to be right for me. Like when I fall off of my routines and don't really make an effort, also another ick is me doubling back into some, not so much hardcore spinning the block, but just conversing with people that no longer benefit me. That's really an ick for me to me right now.
Right.
Why? You already know.
Right.
They were a snake in the grass. They caused you emotional harm. They are inconsistent. They are one-sided, and you still engage. I still give energy and.
Yeah, I think I go through that too.
It's hard.
Trying to figure out what to cut ties with and what not to cut ties with, because.
Yeah. That is hard. That is hard. I think a non-negotiable for myself right now would be being in a relationship with my ex ever again.
Yes.
I think that's a non-negotiable for anybody in my life.
Please.
Nobody wants to see me do that
Never
again.
Never coming back again.
For the sixth time, we're not going to do that. I think that's a hard, truly non-negotiable.
Right, yeah.
Or befriending people that have wronged me, because everyone in my life, especially people that I caught off in 2022, experienced or were privy to so much of what happened.
Right.
It's a hard non-negotiable is once that door is closed, leaving those doors closed.
Let go and let God.
Trying. I'm trying.
Well, I think we've overexceeded.
We have.
Our bullshit. And
we have.
But,
we're doing the work.
Right. We're doing the work so we can let go and receive all the greatness and all the goodness that in abundance that we have been manifesting and wanting for.
That's it.
I think so.
That's it. Until next time.
This is an A&B Conversation.